Welcome to this edition of Dalsan TV English News. My name is Abdulrazak Ali. Let's take a look at some of the stories that we have prepared for you. Somali security forces repulse Al-Shabaab attack in Balad. Benadi regional officials arrest 4 suspected drug traffickers in Mogadishu. Somali Prime Minister, Turkish ambassador discuss relations and condemn killing of Turkish aid worker. The body of a Turkish citizen killed in Somalia airlifted to Turkey. Welcome back. Now the full news. The Somali security forces have repelled an Al-Shabaab attack on army checkpoints in Balad, situated approximately 30 kilometers north of the capital, Mogadishu. Our reporter has more on this.
Somali security forces repulsed an Al-Shabaab attack on army checkpoints in Balad, located 30 kilometers north of Mogadishu, on Saturday morning. The group started the attack with explosions followed by gunfire between the security forces stationed at the checkpoint and the militants, according to residents in Balad town, Middle Shabelle region. Preliminary pictures taken from the town showed destruction caused by the explosions. Security forces in Balad, Middle Shabelle region, thwart an Al-Shabaab plot involving an explosive-laden vehicle, preventing its entry into the town. State media reports indicating 11 militants were killed during the operation. Al-Shabaab, a militant group with affiliations to Al-Qaeda, has been a prominent threat to peace and stability in Somalia for over a decade. Established in the mid-2000s, the organization seeks to establish a strict interpretation of Islamic law across the country, using violence and terror as means to achieve its objectives. Known for its brutal tactics and sophisticated insurgency, Al-Shabaab has carried out numerous attacks against Somali security forces, government officials, and civilians. The group has targeted military checkpoints, government installations, hotels, markets, and even educational institutions, causing significant loss of life and widespread destruction. Al-Shabaab's attacks are often characterized by suicide bombings, ambushes, and asymmetrical warfare techniques. The group utilizes propaganda and recruitment strategies to attract new members, exploiting socio-economic grievances and capitalizing on existing political instability in the country.
Somali Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre met with the Turkish ambassador to Somalia, Alpa Akhtar, at his office in Mogadishu on Saturday. Somali Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre met with the Turkish ambassador to Somalia, Alpa Akhtar, at his office in Mogadishu on Saturday. Prime Minister Barre and Ambassador Alpa Akhtar discussed strengthening the mutual relations and cooperation between the two nations. They condemned the recent roadside explosion that killed Turkish citizen Abdurrahman Yuruk during aid activities near Somalia's capital in Mogadishu. Prime Minister Barre offered condolences, while Ambassador Akhtar reassured ongoing support for Somalia despite such cowardly acts. The plane carrying Yoruk's body departed from Mogadishu's Aden Ade International Airport towards Turkey on Friday. Turkish ambassador to Mogadishu Alpa Akhtar, representatives of Turkish institutions in Somalia, some Somali ministers, parliamentarians and other Somali officials were present during the transfer of the body. Banadri district officials carried out an operation in Jungal and Yakshid districts and arrested 4 suspected drug traffickers. The operation resulted in confiscation of several sacks of hashish, making a crucial step in the administration's ongoing mission to eradicate drugs from the area.
Banadie district officials carried out an operation in Juangol and Yokshi districts, leading to the arrest of 4 individuals suspected of drug trafficking. Banadie district officials carried out an operation in Juangol and Yokshi districts, leading to the arrest of 4 individuals suspected of drug trafficking. The Banadie Regional Administration, recognizing the detrimental impact of the drug trade on the community, issued a stern warning to those involved, emphasizing that strict legal measures would be taken against offenders. The administration's proactive stance reflects its commitment to maintaining law and order and safeguarding the well-being of the region's residents. The federal government of Somalia's security forces have intensified their efforts in recent months to combat the drug trade. As a result, several individuals involved in the illegal business have been apprehended, signaling a collective determination to tackle the root causes of crime and establish a safer environment for the community. The arrest of the 4 suspected drug traffickers represents just the beginning of a comprehensive approach by Banede district officials. To eradicate drugs and curb associated crimes, further measures and operations are expected to be implemented in the region.
Now, the body of a Turkish citizen, Abdurrahim Yuruk, who lost his life in a bomb attack organized by the militant group Al-Shabaab in Somalia's capital Mogadishu, was airlifted to Turkey on Saturday.
The body of Turkish citizen Abdurrahim Yuruk, who was killed in a bomb attack by the terrorist organization Al-Shabaab during aid activities near Somalia's capital Mogadishu, has been sent to Turkey. The plane carrying Yuruk's body departed from Mogadishu's Aden Ade airport towards Turkey. The Turkish ambassador to Mogadishu, Alper Aktas, representatives of Turkish institutions in Somalia, some Somali ministers, parliamentarians, and other Somali officials were present during the transfer of the body. Making a statement at the airport, Mohammed Ma'alin Abdullah, president of the Somali Disaster Management Agency, expressed his condolences for Abdurrahim Yuruk, who lost his life in the explosion that occurred during the aid activities. Abdullah stated that the Somali people and government were deeply saddened by the terrible incident and conveyed their condolences to Ambassador Aktas. Abdullah said Yuruk, who was killed in the explosion, was in the country as part of humanitarian aid work and was involved in the distribution of aid during Ramadan for poor families. Yuruk, the Somali representative of Veronal Association, and a Somali citizen were killed and 4 people injured when a mine laid on the road exploded yesterday in Mogadishu.
Now that story brings us to the end of this bulletin. My name is Abdulrazak Ali. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dalsan TV. Till we meet again, have a lovely evening.